Alrighty ho. We're up and running. Just wait for the thing to refresh. It goes. Looks like it. There we go. That looks good, isn't it? Evening all. Give us a thumbs up underneath the video as usual, wherever the thumbs up thing is. Down that corner thing, isn't it? I typed something in the chat. If you're wondering why you can't join in the chat, it's probably because you're not signed in. You need to be subscribed to the channel. Keeps all the silly people out posting rubbish, advertising Viagra and whatnot. So yeah, just join the channel, subscribe to the channel, and then you can join in the chat with everybody else and say hello. Right, let's see who's here tonight. Elaine, Roger, evening. Paul, hello. Paul M, Ollie, Peter and Stella, evening. Sam, Mike, evening. Greetings, all tuned in here in Liverpool. Well, I am anyway. Well, you should knock on everybody's door and make sure they are as well. Gareth Golfer, evening. Sinclair, evening. Lenny, hello. And Peter C. Excellent. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Marvellous. Right. Had a bit of a jolly day today. I've been at the warehouse all day. I was supposed to be photographing some more spare parts. I'd actually got round not to taking a single photograph because there was quite a few visitors today, dropping bits off and picking bits up and whatnot. So I spent the whole day basically chatting to people about various things and drinking tea. It's been quite a nice sunny day in Manchester, so it's been quite pleasant, I have to say. So there we are, evening Gary. So that was quite jolly, but I didn't get any more spare parts photographed for the auction catalogue, but never mind. Got a few days yet. Have got a few another 7 machines, I think, to show you. So I think there's 100 up at the minute, isn't there? Or just I think there's 100 lots, but I think there's 5 or 6 mutoscope reels, is there? So technically speaking, I suppose there's 94 machines, I think, there. And then I think there's another 7 coming in the past couple of days, which I'll show you in a minute. So I think that takes us to 101 machines. That's a great number, isn't it? There you go, big sale. Viewing wise for this auction, so we're going to have viewing next Sunday the 16th, to put that in your diaries, and then Saturday the 29th. Obviously the weekend in between is the meetup in Yarmouth. If you haven't booked your tickets in yet, then do so. There's a link here on the front of the Colcom site in the little diary section. I'll just copy and paste it in the comments here as well, so anybody who's not familiar with that, what do I need to do? Paste. There we go. If you go to that link on the website, that takes you to this page here. It tells you all about the meetup. So Sunday the 23rd of March up in Wroxham, sort of north of Norwich, and also there's a bit of an informal meet Saturday in Great Yarmouth at the Penny Arcade at the Model Village there. So I think actually quite a few people are going to the informal meet on the Saturday. Quite a few people are staying overnight in Yarmouth or thereabouts. I have Peter's sent me some hotels in the area, so I will add them onto this page. Hopefully later tonight when I get around to it. So I had a busy day today. There's links here as well to Peter's 2 arcades and also the Model Village itself and Wroxham Miniature Worlds itself. So check those out. It tells all about them. But you need to book in, so you need to be signed into the Colcom website. You don't need to be a paying member. Just join up as a member for free. If you don't want to pay for it, you don't need to. Then click on this button here. It will come up with, obviously this is my test account I use on the YouTube streams, but it will come up with your name here once you're signed in. If you're visiting Maryvale on Saturday as well, just tick a box there. That just lets them know how many people to expect. And then if you're bringing guests, pop the names in there. If you bring your partner or kids or whatever, click the button and you'll get an email through. And then bring that email with you, either print it off, or if you've got it on your phone or your iPad or whatever you use, you'll need that at the door at Wroxham, so they know to let you in for free. And that's saving you quite a lot. If you're bringing your family, it's basically saving you about 60 quid. So very good deal they're offering you there. Very kind of them. And hopefully all have a jolly day. Now, unfortunately, that weekend I'm busy. I'm working on a TV job, so I'm not going to be there, which is extremely annoying. It's just how it's happened. Didn't know that job was coming in when we booked the date. It's one of those things, sadly. I'm sure you'll all manage without me. So what I want you all to do who are attending is take lots of nice photographs, video clips if you can, send them to me, and then I can have a look, and so can everybody else the weekend after or something. So that's a project for all of you who are going. Should be a good fun weekend, I think. I think there's quite a few people booked in already. I don't think Peter's on tonight. I think he must be busy. But I know there's quite a few booked in already. So that should be a good fun weekend. And then we've got hot off the press, we've got dates for Up North Meet. So at the end of the school holidays, so the weekend of the 13th and 14th of September. Pop that one in your diary, 13 and 14 of September. I haven't actually put the date up on the diary here yet, but I will do. We're up north, so on the Saturday we're going to go to Woodbank again, the big penny arcade at Woodbank Garden Centre. We've got some video clips there of when we've been there before, past years. And then on the Sunday we're going to go over the other side to, I've forgotten the name of the place again, where Darren's new arcade is, which is not open yet, but he's working on it, and it will be open by then, we are assured. So a weekend of it. So again, once we've got a few more details, I'll put them up with hotels and that. I'm sure there's hotels either end you can stay at, or find somewhere in between or whatever. So that should be a nice weekend as well. For those of you who are a bit further north, and there's plenty of collectors up that way, be a bit more local for you. You don't have to travel so far, and all us poor southerners will have to put a few miles in that weekend, won't we? But I'm sure we'll manage. Should be good fun. The Woodbank has expanded again since we were there last. So it's I don't know how many machines they've got there now. A lot. I have to ask Robert for a count, but it's constantly growing, it seems. So it's going to be pretty spectacular, I think, by the time we get there in September. And then Darren's as well. It's in a shopping centre. It's yeah, not open yet, but getting there. With vintage machines, some of his own creations, and some interesting like automata, push button stuff. Free to play as well. So a good bit of mix there. I think that's going to be really interesting. So hopefully that'll be a success for him. And at least we'll all show up if nobody else, won't we? Take some pictures, stick them on social media and whatnot, encourage a few more people to go. So that's where we are on the event front. Pop those dates in your diary, and of course in between all of that we're at Paul Richell's on the 6th of July. So there we are. Be a good summer hopefully. Now a couple of you asked about Fairground Heritage Trust, etc. since it's moved. I will speak to Adam about that. I know they're working on putting the arcade together at the moment over in Bedfordshire, where the museum's moved to. So I'll have a word. I'm not sure when it's actually going to be open to the public, basically. So I'll speak to Adam about that when I see him next, and see if we can organise a meet-up there as well, because we never got there when it was down at Dingles. We always intended to. I never went myself either, but now it's going to be a bit more central in the UK, so hopefully it will be busier, which ensure it survives obviously, and there's a lot more stuff there as well. Yeah, hopefully we have a nice meet up there. Super. So that's where we're at on meetups at the moment. Right, auctions, so new stuff. So where I'm at the auction catalogue, everything now is photographed, all the proper photographs of everything. The next day or two I'm doing videos, all the twirly videos of the machines. Video things like the pinball machines running. Plugged all them in today, they're all running fine. Jukebox sounds great. I had that playing today as well. Yeah, so I'll video all that. The little pusher. The computer wings, one of those works fine. The other one needs motors. The gearboxes are in it, the reduction gears to slow the little wheels down. The other one works. The big baseball machine works. Fabulous machine, that. So yeah, it's looking like a good sale of all that lot, but there'll be videos of all that up in the next few days. And the catalogue will gradually go up. Probably the first chunk will go on probably Tuesday, I should think. Probably sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It'll be done in the week. Because as I say, I'm then away working. Right, now new stuff. Let's have a look at new stuff. Let me get the right folder up in the background here. So the last few machines that have come in. Click the right button, have a cup of tea. Bear with me, hang on a minute, I need to twiddle that and click that. Wind the elastic band upon that. That should be there. No, ooh, that's not right, is it? Hang on a minute, I've done something wrong. Ah, there we go, that's better. Right, so a Sega Diamond 4-star, although it's only got a 3-reel mech in it. But it's a nice, quite nice original cabinet for a 4-reeler. Don't turn up very often, these. There's a top flash coming for it, apparently, so it should be with us. I'll re-photograph it when it arrives, but it should be here before the auction. Been sat in storage a long, long time. So if you happen to have a 4-reel Sega mech, or a 4-reel bundle even, because the mech's the same, just instead of 3 fatter reels, it has 4 slightly thinner reels in it. So you can convert a 3-reel mech to a 4-reel mech if you've got a reel bundle. There you go. You could have a 4-reeler. It's on penny as well. So we've got one of those. We've got a time limit. I've not seen one of these for a while. I think it's on the wanted list on the website, so that's come in. All working. Nice machine on old penny. Original keys and everything. I was looking, we sold 2 of these back in 2017 within, I think, sort of consecutive auctions. Haven't seen one since. And this isn't one of them, so there you go. Looking for time here. Interesting thing, you basically keep playing until the clock runs out. Yeah, got an interesting idea for an all-win. That's quite good fun. That's not very often, those. Inside, evening stuff look good. Yes, thank you very much. So that's the time limit, and then we've got a. I'm clicking on the wrong button. Need to click on that button. There you go. Another governor's come in. This was the last thing coming just before I left this afternoon, so I haven't had a proper look at it yet. But it's not light up the painted panels at the bottom, but it's original chrome, 6pence. Looks like it's all there, works. Although it's kind of running on free play. I think it's just a 6pence jammed in the escalator. I'll unjam it. It's got its proper J-back door. It's got its cash box. Needs a bit of a clean. I'll perhaps give it a quick once over with the brasso before I photograph it, because it's been, again, it's just been sat for a while, I think. Transfers on the side. Yeah, just a nice original kind of not messed around with governor, really. So that will find a good new home. A pool shark pinball backflash, nicely framed up. I think I sold this back in when we were doing the thing in lockdown, when I did the sealed bid things on the Colcon website, I seem to think. So that's come back around again. That's a bit of stuff to hang on your games room wall. This is rather good. This is an embroidery, like a silk embroidery patch. Stick on a jacket or something. With a roller top. Look at that. Really detailed. It's quite big. It's about 8 inches by 6 or something like that. So if you want to make yourself a nice fancy jacket, there you go. Who likes roller tops? I'm sure we can sell it to somebody. High top, this is still at lot 160. I looked this up. I think it's 2016 when we sold this. All refurbed. It's even still got the keys tied onto it when I sold it last time. The guy bought it, took it home, put it into a store. I think he was busy sorting out moving house and things at the time, and moved house and never got around to putting it in his house. And just kind of rediscovered it again. So he's been paying storage on it for 9 years. Thought it was probably time to sell it again. So there you go. All nicely refurbed. I think it's one of those ones that Keith, what's his name, from up north did. You remember that we had a quite a run of them for a while, where he had them all nicely stove enameled and re-chromed and everything. And then just the refurb cost just got too much. He couldn't do anymore. The cost of the painting and the chroming and everything made it uneconomical. So what a nice shiny looking high top, all ready to go. There you go. It's on 6pence. And then we've got AWPs. Now, I don't understand these things at all. I know some of them seem to make an awful lot of money. Whether these are good ones or bad ones, no idea. They're here to go, no reserve, whatever they make, they sell for. So there you go. Do your homework. You might get some bargains here. So we've got a May Game Monopoly. Now this one, I put some power on it. There's 3 of them, different ones. They were all working when the guy bought them, which is why he bought them. And again, these have been in store a little while, proper, dry, warm, secure storage. So I plugged this one in, and it sort of sounds like it was going to fire up, and then it didn't. So it was a bit of sound, but no lights come on. So whether that's just a power supply issue, I don't know. As I say, they're not my thing. I don't know a great deal about them. So I'll put all that in the description, obviously. I'll perhaps have a quick look and see if I can see an obvious blown fuse or something. Might just be as simple as that. But that's that one. And then we've got this one, which is a Barcrest Solid Silver 100. The club machine, £100 jackpot. That one seems to be up and running fine. Yeah, 4-reeler. What do you call those little electroluminescent? Is it like the blue with the writing on, little displays that come up in it? Don't know what year these are. I'll have to look them up. But that one seems to be running fine, flashing away and doing whatever it does. And then a Bar Crest again, Super Adders and Ladders. This is an MPU3 machine. Apparently that's good. Early one, so early 80s I think this is. That's what, 40 some odd years old now probably. So I'll try and find the right years for them. Again, this one, plugged it in, seems to all fire up and lights flash and whatnot. There's some 10p, big old 10p size tokens of this one. I put them in, it played on those fine. So the thing with these, I don't really know how to play them, so I don't know all about all the features and things, what they're supposed to do. But of course you can come on the view days, play them yourself if you're interested in them. Make sure you're doing what they think they should be doing. There we are. So that's that on the last batch of machines in. The spares as well to be added yet. There'll be probably, how many lots of spares have I got on listed at the moment? There's about another, it's 55 listed at the minute. I think it's probably another 15 lots maybe of spares to add. So good useful stuff. What I'm going to do this time, because this auction's a bit different, is just coin up this time. So I'm probably going to batch like, I'll probably start with the bandits, sell all the bandits, then the few bandit spares, maybe all the war machines and the war machine spares, and then the big arcade floor standing stuff and spares for those, if that makes sense. There's a few odd books, and then there'll be coins as usual as well. So overall we'll probably end up with about 200 lots, I reckon. So I'll try and put them in that kind of logical order. So if you're only interested in the war machines, you haven't got to sit through the whole auction, for instance. That's my plan. We'll see how that works. And hopefully that goes fine. We'll do the same in May, will be the next machine auction. Whether we'll get another 100 machines again for May, I don't know, because there's a lot this time. It's like the good old days, as I put in the email today, if you get our emails. Yeah, having 100 odd machines. Good stuff. Any questions, comments on any of that auction stuff, fire away in the chat thing, let me know. As I say, viewing on the Saturday the 16th, so it'll be sort of 11 till 2, usual sort of time. And then Sunday the 16th, get it the right way around, Sunday the 16th to next Sunday, then Saturday the 29th. In the meantime, I'm away, working on a telly job. So, well, speaking of telly jobs, Chess Masters, the last thing I did, that starts tomorrow night, BBC 2, 8 o'clock. If you like chess, playing chess. Looks rather good from what I've seen of it, if I do say so myself. I built all the chess tables for that and the judges table and the great big gold projection screen thing and whatnot. That's good fun. Yeah, have a watch of that. See what you think. Hopefully the series goes down well, and then they'll make some more. And they'll hopefully pay me some more money. Right, that's that. Meetup I've done, viewing I've done. So should we have a look at the papers? I've got, as usual, World's Fair and Coin Slot from... Oops, here we go. Coin Slot. This is from March the 10th, 1984. So 41 years ago. Let's see what was happening in the world. It's all interesting. Will I be in the credits? Don't know. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not with the kind of job I do. Usually, if I am, it'll be in the art department credits somewhere usually. Yeah. There sometimes. Just the kind of job, depends on what they do. Unfortunately, the art department is not usually very well thought of in the TV world. It's one of those long contentious things. But have a look out. I don't know myself actually. Right, let's see. World's Fair. New covered fair for Southend. Oh, Southend is to get a new 5,000 square foot colour covered fun fair to add to its attractions this season. The venture, to be called the Rainbow Fun Fair, is the brainchild of Chris Arnold and Jeff Grays and will be run under the Palmyard banner. Oh. Does it say where it was going to be? Oh, the site for the Rainbow Fun Fair is at Southend's Pier Hill and adjoins one of the company's existing arcades at the resort. Gives the company 5,000 square foot of floor space. And Chris Arnold told me the plan is to create a permanent 52 weeks a year undercover fun fair. There you go. More plans for the leisure complex in Great Yarmouth. Hard on the heels of Great Yarmouth businessman Mr. Francis Holmes's plan for redeveloping the Wellington Pier complex being rejected by the Borough Council, comes another scheme. This time backed by Mr. Glenn Harris, who has met with the estate surveyor and valuer, Mr. Joe Woodcock, to outline his plans and proposals. So let's see what his scheme was. Does it say? His proposals were for a leisure and entertainment complex. Turn over the page. We're not revealing that detail of the scheme. Oh, that's a bit boring, isn't it? Maybe they'll be in next week's paper. Stay tuned. Right, what else was happening? Right. Gawerton Fair doubles in size. Oh. The first fair of the 1984 season to be held in the South Wales took place at Gawerton under the auspices of E.T. Stutt. Probably a relation of Chris Stutt then, a carrier. There you go. Doubled in size. Fair enough. New owner for Coaster, an American-built flying coaster with hydraulic cylinders attached to the arms to provide a smooth, exhilarating ride, will be visiting new locations during the coming season. Norwich and Eastern County section showman John Rembrandts purchased the machine from Billy Clark of the north of England at the end of last season. It's been freshened up, blah, blah, blah. Cool. A villain faces the gallows. Oh dear. A mock public execution is again planned for Highwayman's Day at Beaconsfield, Bucks, which will be held on July the 7th. The mock trial of the villain Black Jack and a simulated hanging from gallows set up in the old town was a highlight of last year's highly successful event, which raised a large sum for charity. Beaconsfield Lions Club and Beaconsfield Round Table are combined to organise the event, which will include a street procession and an event on the rugby field with stalls and other attractions still being decided on. Although no decision has so far been made as to what particular charity will benefit, the organisers are hoping to beat last year's result where £1,000 was raised. Bear in mind this is 40 odd years ago. For the South Bucks Association of the Disabled. The ox roast arranged on the day prior to last year's Highwayman's Day did not prove as successful as had been hoped and will not be repeated for 1984. Oh, so ox roasting oxes wasn't much fun, but hanging people was very good apparently. I'm guessing they probably don't do that anymore because it might upset a wokey. Sounds quite good fun though, doesn't it? What else was it happening? Let's see, what do we have for sale? Anything exciting for sale? A 10-car spinning top Maxwell Waltzer. Oh, 6 years old, £55,000. A Mitchell's Star Wheel Ride, I think that was for sale last week, wasn't it? Offers around 75,000. Okay, anything else for sale? A Victorian ice cream hand cart. Really beautiful cart with lots of brass, etc. £330 taken in one day. £1,000 secures it. Okie dokie. A Concorde ride, purchased from Modern Products 3 years ago, over £10,000. Need the space, will sell for £4,000. A Seaberg jukebox, 160 quid. Some kiddie rides, 2 motorbikes, a bulldozer and a Pink Panther, 150 quid. Pushers, 2 Cascades, £200 each, and the Penny Falls, £100. Electronic pin tables, £250. Tabletop video games, £150 each. A Popeye strength machine, £200. I had one of those. I think I had it at bygone times, if I remember. Striker, £150. A Fanky Blue machine, I don't know what that is. £50. There you go. Right, what else? Waltzer with a sight, for sale, no price, that's no good then. A juvenile rocket ride, 8 2-seater fiberglass rockets, 3,850. A juvenile octopus ride, 2,850. Pricey. For sale, cakewalk, no price on that, unfortunately. A Lussie octopus must be sold. Space needed, 9,500. Any more with prices? Not a lot. These types are so small this week. Steve's Snacks. Oh, Steve's Snacks. I've got a hot dog hamburger trailer for sale. Custom built and fully sign ridden. A real eye catcher. 15 months old. £1,999, all near offer. Okay. A double dive bomber, 28-foot front, £6,500. Double dive bomber, excellent. I think anything else for sale? Prices? No. A gift shop, the main entrance to Pleasureland in Southport, £25,000. A Cinema 180, 50 grand. A Caterpillar ride, 20,000. A Ferris wheel, 24-metre giant model, built in 1976, 75,000. A juvenile roundabout, seating 60. That's big for a juvenile. 30,000. And a flying carpet 1001, 37,500. Okie dokie. Births and deaths, I think we need to go there. Strong winds causing havoc in the Midlands, oh dear. Bilsley Common. An excellent range of fairground equipment at this year's ATEI, apparently. Vekoma were there with their Super Loops ride. Huss were there for their first time. What did they? Oh, it doesn't say what they had. That's useful. Manning's International were there, selling something to Joe Godden. Oh, and Charlie Manning's there as well. Excellent. S&W were there with a flying bug ride. Revershon there with dodging cars. Butlin Outdoor Amusements. A Dotto land train. Oh, and more. A Zampala with there with a miniature dragon roller coaster. SDC with their dodgem cars. Inflatable products are as popular as ever. There you go. There's somebody who sells inflatable products, but that's a whole another story altogether. Yes. Right, I think that's probably it for the World's Fair. Let's have a look at the coin slot, see what's happening in the slot machine world. Let's check if there's anything in the preservation section for sale. Not really this week. Right. Let's have a look at the old coin slot then. Have a cup of tea. Right. Coin slot, what was happening here? A few not very exciting newsy bits. See what was new. What's going on there? Stripograms. Simply Alan Black on the Sam Leisure stand with a stripogram. Grief. Yes. Okay. Interesting. Right. Oh, just into big adverts of things at the moment. Not very exciting things. Barcrest Razzle Dazzle. I need to find out the dates of these machines we've got in, don't I? They'll probably be in one of these papers somewhere. Razzle Dazzle seems to be the thing at the moment. Barcrest Razzle Dazzle. Henry Powell. Oh, Henry Powell with his latest piece of equipment, one of the Royal Bell's hand-carved West figures. Excellent. Video jukeboxes. I'm trying to find gossip. Usually a good bit of juicy gossip. As yet, I can't see any this week. It seems to be about high-tech things. High-tech was very much in the news. High-tech this, high-tech that. Video gaming devices. KW systems with Vortex pusher. Right, there must be something exciting in here somewhere. Radio control models. Change machines. Or change machines. Atari's new Firefox Laserdisc game. Probably not any of those around anymore, is there? No Risk Mars, Eurocoin. Oh gosh, I thought it was a nice thick one this week with something interesting. It's Big Dave fights off a challenge. Oh dear. A challenge match between former Bapto individual champion and one-time England captain Dave Dolman and Norio Cafola, captain of the Northern Ireland pool team, resulted in a win for the big man from Nuneaton by 8 frames to 7. He won £1,000. Well done, Big Dave. A pool competition. Right. Video jukeboxes again. A view of the end of the town pier at Gravesend at high tide. On the left can be seen buildings once used as an amusement arcade. Oh, there used to be an amusement arcade on Gravesend pier. There you go. Learn something every time. How about the top 10? The top 10 jukebox hits from 10 years ago. That's usually, 40 years ago. It's usually good, isn't it? 41 years ago, even. Right then, number 10. Billy Joel with The Innocent Man. At number 9. Break Machine with Street Dance. Number 8. Rockwell, Somebody's Watching Me. Number 7. Van Halen with Jump. At 6. Frankie Goes to Hollywood with Relax. At 5, Ravel's Bolero, Jane Torville and Christopher Dean. Okay. At number 4, Slade with Runaway. Number 3, Nick Kershaw, Wouldn't It Be Good? Number 2, Cool in the Gang with Joanna. And at number 1, same as last week, Nina with 99 Red Balloons. There you go. Fact: a Tornado 12 boat or car remote controlled unit is capable, on 20p play, of taking £72 an hour. Well, that's a useful fact. Right, what have we got for sale? Approximately 40 AWPs and club machines. Buyer collects 2, 5 and 10p, £400 plus VAT of the lot. Telephone Leamington Spa. Wow. Fancy that. 40 machines. So they're going to be quite old machines in 1984, aren't they? To be a tenner each. So they're going to be 70s machines probably. 40 of them. We'd all like to find them there, wouldn't we? Pool tables, monitors. For sale, a freehold inland arcade in Gloucestershire, double-fronted shop premises, completely renovated throughout on the ground floor, interior and exterior. 21'6" frontage, 55 deep, including a glass encased change desk with cash drawers, fully fitted shelves, small work area, yada yada yada. The whole luxuriously decorated in tonings of brown and cream. Well, it's very luxurious in brown and cream. Nice. Exceptional tiled ceiling, inset lighting and matching antique style wall lights. Completely fitted with super quality carpet, Art Deco style in shades of brown, cream and red. Well, it's all very brown and cream, isn't it? Marvellous. Sufficient space at the rear and side entrance, drive for star parking, annual income 100 grand and increasing, and a 7-room self-contained accommodation above. Doesn't tell you how much it was for sale for though, unfortunately. Haven't read all that. Oh well. You can have a JPM pop the lot for 285 quid. Barcrest noughts and crosses, 285 quid. Pool tables. Prices. Want prices on things. There's an advert there where the type is so thick you can't read it because the ink's all bled. That's useful. Pole position cockpit model as new, £1,600. Bally Star Trek, £135. A Mayfield's Derby Racer. 20 player, complete with amplification seats and ready to assemble. That was available from Triangle Amusements and Bridge Street, Fakenham. Give the price. Gottlieb Pinto, 150 quid. Asteroids, £100. Let's see. Parker's of Brill had got a prime site for a small permanent fairground in Towin for rent. You have a 4-player countdown pusher for £900 plus VAT, and a 6-player Silver Jubilee pusher for £200 plus VAT. The mechanic required for East London. Crompton's Flipper Winner, nice condition, 250 quid. Excellent machine, Flipper Winner. Took a lot of money with one of those. UFO hydraulic lift kiddie ride, £475. Auctions, oh, an auction here, slot machine auction. New Lancashire Electronic Auctions, first sale, Thursday, March 15th, on 10 AM prompt. Catalogues 50p. They've got AWP spares, video components, tools, resistors, condensers, etc. Well, that sounds thrilling, doesn't it? Arlington Leisure Limited having a grand fruit machine and video clearance auction. Yeah, to be held in Wembley. Viewing at 9 o'clock in the morning. Low reserve prices. Fruit machines from £4. Black and white video games from £8. Colour video games from £40. Over 250 machines must go. Straight from site, sold as seen. There you go. For sale, what's a Noble's Dundowners? I don't know what that is. A Bally top hat. Obviously banned it. 3 bell fruits. Noble's Dundowners. No idea what that is. Anybody know? What else could you have had? You could have had in Oswald Street, amusement centre, 30 AWPs, expensively fitted out, full central heating, leasehold, £9,000 a year. Or in Manchester, you could have had a single site operation, 125 pieces on 65 sites, taking 65 grand a year. Right to PO box. Okay. Streets 2-player marksman wanted. Anything else for sale? I think that's it on the for sales. Oh, that's a nice thick coin slot this week, but not really exciting. It was going to be more exciting. There's any gossip on the back page. Here's scandal is what we want. Euro Japan to set up a London factory. Euro Japan, what do they do? Euro Japan represent the Japanese company Handa. They intend to use the London factory to build machines for the European market, except France. Obviously, they didn't like the French. What can one say about that? Bellfruit's Fast Bingo Hall AWP. The next in a generation of fruit machines specifically designed for the UK bingo hall market by Bellfruit is called, appropriately enough, Super Bell. Launched last week at AGEI. Follows the success of the popular Super 20. Noble Organisation acquires Pier. Brighton Palace Pier has been acquired by the Noble Organisation Limited. We still own it, as far as I know. Oh, that was for sale, I think, wasn't it? A substantial company in the leisure industry. What did it say about that? The Noble Organisation was formed in 1946, employs over 1,200 people, active in many areas of the leisure industry, based in the north east of England. There you go then. I think that's it then. There you go. Right. So, what do we need to recap on? Auction viewing. Let me get it right. Sunday the 16th, Saturday the 29th, 11 till 2 each day at God Manchester Warehouse. Weekend of the 23rd, and if you also want to, the 22nd of March, meet up in Norfolk, book your tickets. Link in the chat here, or go to the Colquhoun website, link there in the diary section on the front page. 13th and 14th of September, put that in your diaries for meet up north. When the kids go back. That'll be good weekend, I think. Our next auction after this in April will be collector stuff, taking stuff in for that sort of now, basically. Some really nice stuff coming in for that, some more nice bits coming today. I'll get some snaps of them up in a week or so. And that was it, I think, wasn't it? Chess show tomorrow night, have a look at that. Can't think of anything else. I think that's it. I think I shall go, and I think my tea's gone cold, isn't it, probably? Yes, it has. Too much gossip. I need a tea warmer on my desk. Keep my tea warm. So there we are. And so the catalogue, as I say, is going up in the week. Probably in 2 or 3 chunks. Keep an eye open for that. I'll see you all. It'll be a video Tuesday night. Next one. And Friday. Will I be around Friday? Not sure if there'll be one Friday, but there'll be one Tuesday night anyway. So we'll see you all then. Thank you all very much. Have a jolly week, whatever you're up to. We'll see what the weather's doing this coming week. I think it's going to start turning a bit colder and greyer, isn't it? Somebody said today, so that's a bit of a shame. So there we are. Right, that's it. I'm off. I'll catch you all soon. Nighty night.